Hello! Welcome to the stream. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to France. That's a lot of thank yous. I've reached just over 200 subscribers and I wanted to say thank you. So, thank you. I never thought in my wildest dreams that I'd get to 200. When I got my first subscriber I was like, woo! And 200 is a big step, right? Onward and upward, as they say. So some of the YouTubers that I follow, I've overtaken them, and I'm well chuffed. Not that I've overtaken other people that I follow, but the fact that you guys want to watch me, which is really odd. I mean, I'm no daggering. 200 has not gone to my head, but it's a lot, right? So yeah, so I thought I'd bring you in. I'm in France. I've been making up a little private save for myself. And we're in March, and yeah, I thought I'd have a chat with you guys, say thank you, and we grab the machinery that I want for my farm, get a bit of input from you guys, and yeah, generally just play around. I got 3.7 mil, that should be enough for a couple of tractors, right? So let's show you around the farm. So this is yeah, this is the farm. It's not as it was. Oh, Willie B! Thanks, mate! Yeah, 200, bud. Would you believe it? Yeah, so this is the farm. This is Omatana's, one of Omatana's houses. The Black Sheep Bodding's house is generally here. But I've had a jiggle around on here. So how is Willie B doing? These sheds are all black sheep's. I've put the workshop in this side. Little tractor there, looks like it's been repaired, but yeah, this is just a little private save. Just thought I'd bring you guys in, say hello, say thank you, have a catch up with you guys. You don't start with this bunker silo, it's normally smaller than that. And you also don't start with a little garden area around the back. That's also one of my creations, if you will. And then we have two small fields, fields 3 and 2, which is just over there. Both have grapes. So, something slightly different, right? Anywho's, this is how my farmyard currently looks. I've kept this, and then obviously the cows are still where they were with the old feed robot. Buy thing for seeds, fertiliser, that sort of stuff. I do have this kitten for seeds as well, but you know how it is. And then just around the back of the house here, we got space for a few chickens. And then the field you start with on New Farmer, which is this one here, I'm not sure what number they're, field 1 let's call it, is where I've moved the, what is that, the dairy and the sale point that's normally just over there somewhere. So I moved that round, bit of landscaping and stuff around the back, but yeah, I've gone for the French sign. I don't speak French, but you know. Doing good, just trying to sort out my uploading issues. Can't seem to upload my videos. 4 times it's failed. Oh no, Willie. In fairness, mate, in all fairness, I've tried to stream this for 2 days. Not sure if you're with the same internet provider that I'm with. The logo is red. But this is the first time I've been actually able to connect. I did try earlier and it failed. I'm not sure whether it's a YouTube thing or an internet thing, but yeah, hopefully, Willie, you'll be able to get on. Yeah, you get uploaded. Sorry. So yeah, so the dairy's moved to here, and then the rest of the field I've placed 3 apple trees because, well, I can. My little and Doctor Who's here. Regardless of what map I'm on or where I'm playing, somewhere on the map you'll find Doctor Who. He's always kicking about somewhere. Do you upload from your PC, Willie, or do you upload from your PlayStation? On an unrelated note, how is little Willie B? Must be getting big now, right? So, thought I'd bring you in, say thank you, and yeah, we'll purchase some machinery and some aminals and all that good stuff. But this is literally how I set up a private save. It's literally bung loads of money in, rejig all the landscape and the farmyard and whatever else I need to do, and then buy some basic equipment. I'll say basic, buy some equipment that's, you know, low horsepower, smallish tractors, that sort of thing. Remove the money and then build my farm back up. Is how I like to play. That's not generally how I play for you guys, but this is, you know, this won't be a let's play. This is a hen play. I upload directly from the console. You lucky duck, you. Well, I'm on Xbox, as you know, and I can stream directly to Twitch, or I can stream directly to Twitch. So I use a capture card to the PC, and then I use the PC to do literally everything. Although, in saying that, my capture card is flashing, and it shouldn't be. That implies there's an error somewhere. I haven't dropped any frames. Still streaming. I don't know. Unless it's just moaning. If it all goes off, my capture card will have given out. Anywho's. So this is, yeah, this is us, me. It's literally just, yeah, just a thank you, and yeah, hope the good times continue, as they say. Anyways, so what I normally do is I work out what needs doing and then buy the equipment to fit what it is I need to do. Now, I planted these in August without seasons on, so these need their seasonal stuff. So we need to de-leaf them and whatnot, and hope they spring back to life. I would like to get this going, which means we need some pallets and water. So let's jump to all we own is the main farm and those 2 fields, so we do need to buy some fields as well. I was going to go for this bundle and then just blitz it into a field, but indecisive. Well, I could go for one of these massive things. I would like to keep these fields if possible. What I might do is buy 51, which gives us plenty of grass, right? And then, well, it gives me plenty of grass. You're not going to see any more than this. And then possibly 41, which is already grass, and then convert one into alfalfa. Anyways, store. Oh, I've got the premium stuff turned on, by the way, and I've got precision farming installed. I haven't scanned these 2 fields. We could do that now, can't we? We could do that now. So we'll purchase the soil information for that one, and I shall purchase the soil information for that one. And then we'll head up to the store. There we go. One store. Trigger. There we go. I was just having a quick flick at the used sales. I mean, that's not a bad shout, was it? Anyways, I digress. Small tractors. I normally go for old school because I do like my old school tractors. Because, yeah, I'm that sort of person. As you can see, I've got a lot of masses installed. Do like a massey. That one comes with an orchard version, that one. I think we'll start with a 600. Massey 600, because why not? There's no, start with a front thing, 92 horses. Yeah, go for some wheel weights. Well, I got some money. It's not like I'm. We go with a grey. No, not that fast. What does that change? That changes the underside. There we go. Go for the lighter grey and then milk hen. Oh, we have ourselves a tractor. And then we need a low loader of some descript. I like these cans. We are in France. Not saying this is a French brand, but yeah. Ooh. Oh, that's yes, I think, isn't it? Low loaders. What you got in here? Got this can. Do I need a cage? We could grab one of those. I need pallets. We grab one of those. And then go back to here. And then the store will have some sort of forklift for me to use, wouldn't they? Ooh, I forgot there was an electric one of those now. Yeah, the store will have one of these. And then we need to purchase some pallets for the... is that this one? Yep. For the doohickeys, for the garden thing. Also, that tray looks a bit big for this, doesn't it? It is what it is. I had a feeling that we didn't have straps. Why is there... There we go. Excuse me. As you can tell, I still have my cough. The day that I don't have my cough, I don't think I'll be breathing. Let's put it that. I'm always going to have my cough. So how do you guys set up a Let's Play when you're playing for yourselves? Do you just dash a load of money in and then buy everything you need and just play? Do you have a little bit of a mess around like I am and, you know, have a bit of this and a bit of that? I need to get those off of there, don't I? Looks like we're buying our skid steer as well. We'll leave this under here. This is for the store. When this mod first came out and I tried it on another black sheep mod in the Valley of the Old Farm, it kept sinking into the ground, and then it disappeared, and it bounced around. And on the Valley of the Old Farm, there's a shed like this one, the workshop, as part of the store. I backed it in there, and I was like, get that out of the way. And then when I logged out and logged back in again, it was bouncing around inside the shed. It looked really silly. I should have recorded it, really. Anyways, tractor. And then we have to grab the skid steer. Can you guess what we're going to go for? Yep, probably a Massey. I mean, we could go for the deer. I generally use a deer. It is a deer dealership. We could do 15 grand. Oh, I do like the Massey. That's 5.4 tons. That's 5. Eh? That weighs the same as that. Go figure. Yeah, skid steer loader. We'll leave that. Don't need olive oils. Don't need forestry. Don't really need a kit. Well, we'll have the sunshade. Yeah, why not? Live a little way. So we'll have one of those, and then we need some forks. It's got its own special forks, isn't it? This one. There we go. Am I going to get that on there? This all could go horribly, horribly wrong. I usually like to create my own little farm and always start with small equipment, working my way up to larger equipment. Oh, okay. The problem I have with doing things like this is not the doing of it, or the fact that I've added in loads of money. That's not a problem. I can just get rid of the money, right? Is I always say to myself, right, we'll do this, and then I'll build up my farm, and we'll trade in the small old equipment, and we'll get some newer, larger stuff, and it'll all be singing and dancing, and we'll have, you know, 6 reapers on the go, and, you know, 24 X9s, and that's how my intentions start. And then what I end up doing is keeping the old equipment because I like it. Nuclear Salmon, how you doing, bud? I was watching one of your shorts the other day. You're eating McDonald's. I was like, alright, run with it. How is Mr. Salmon? Or do you prefer Nuke? I mean, I get anything from milk to hen, anything but Phil. Just tractor's a bit underpowered. Now, you do release some random YouTube shorts, I'll give you that, mate. Whatever works for me. Well, I was brought up good and proper, so you'll be Mr. Salmon. it'll be whatever I remember to call you at the time. As long as it's not late for tea, right? My granddad always said that. Call me what you like, as long as it's not late for tea. Probably should have some beacons on. No beacons on it. Is there a beacon on trailer? Yeah, there is. Fancy. Yeah, I was just saying to Willie and that Nuke, it was basically, I'm not doing a let's play, this is a private save for me to mess around on and, you know, have a play about. And I wanted to say thanks to everybody for subscribing, and the fact that I've surpassed 200 subscribers, which doesn't sound a lot, but when you're first starting out, and I mean, I never envisaged getting a subscriber. My first subscriber was my wife, followed by the kids. Do you know what I mean? And my friends don't. A lot of my friends don't get it. It's like, really? You pretend to farm? Yes, I really do. I was watching a little short by Loch Nuts the other day, and he mentioned something very similar to that. It's like, say it out loud. Say what you actually do out loud. I pretend to farm. Right. It's pure madness. Don't fall over. There you go. Whoop. Should have grabbed the weight for this. So how is everybody doing? What you been up to? I've been doing the same old, school runs, you know, looking after the kids, trying to sort out stuff. We're expecting our 4th small person, so we've been trying to sort that out. I'm sure it takes more than one. Where's the trigger for this? Well, I've got to pull it down. Nope. It did take one, I'm sure it did. Hey Tom, how you doing, bud? I'm just trying to work out where these pallets go. They go in there, but they don't go like that. Started a new start from scratch on this myself yesterday. Yeah, this isn't so much a start from scratch. I've got 3.6 mil, but I know what you mean. Where do these pallets go? The straw goes in there, I'm sure it does. Not pallets. I had this problem on the Valley of the Old Farm. I'm not going to work out where the pallets went. It has taken some. I'm not sure where it took them from. Ah, who knows. Oh, you're doing a collab with Rusty Willie, aren't you? What does that entail? Can you spill the beans, or are you signing non-disclosure with Rusty? Oh, does anybody know where these pallets go? No. It's just me. I just can't find it. The straw goes over there, I'm sure it does. There's a trigger further back. Am I too close? Have I painted over it? Have I done something silly? Ah, maybe it's not high enough. Maybe that was the problem. I knew it would be something silly like that. Thanks for your help, guys. Right, we have parrots. Now we need a water thing. Some sort of Bowser for the wet stuff. Where should we pop this? Doesn't matter really, does it? Let's just stick it in here. We'll stick it in here. Give it a few plays on here and there'll be machinery everywhere. I'm not sure why I put sheds down. It'll just be dumped. So we have pallets. Oh, that was the other thing. Everybody's Let's Plays I've seen on here, everybody seems to start with... I don't own this bit of land here, right? And just here, you've got the press for the apples and stuff, right? And now, when people buy this area, which is free, so let's buy that for nothing, I get 2 more pop-ups. Pop up. But in here, it doesn't pop up. Now, when Mr. Silly Peep did his map tour, it popped up. Why didn't I get one? So very annoying. I'll leave I might leave this guy down here. This will be our yard tractor, this little 6, I think. Other than the fact that my hat that I had on today was black with a grey rim, that's exactly how I look. I'll dump this here for now. And yeah, I normally start with a few little tractors. Always from the small category. Probably normally Masseys, to be honest. I do love a Massey. Oh, messages. Yeah, Tom, right? So, that's what I thought. I've still got to buy it. But when Mr. Sleepy did his map tour, it just popped up. Although the map has had an update since he did his map tour. And then I was watching, is it TFN? The French guy? Don't understand a word he says, but I love his gameplay. And he's done a series on here. And when he started with that. Yeah. Just one of those things. I thought maybe it was an Xbox thing. Will he be? Yes, both playing on the same map. Usually have a farm each visit every now and then. Although not sure what his plan is this time. Oh, okay. Awesome. I'm edging towards another Massey. Got the 3000s. We could go for a New Holland. I do like a New Holland. Let's get some slightly newer. There we go. Let's go with this one. Front linkage. 155. I don't want to go massive. Standard tyres. Yeah, older one. No, I want fenders. Don't want that. What have we got? Oh, we've got the red or the blue. Then we'll go with the blue. As is. Right. I'll have one of those and I want a water thing. Now I always go for the liquid transport pack water stuff, which is this guy. Don't ask me why, I just do. And then the easier gameplay. 14,000. It's just like a go-to. It's well, don't get out. It's unrealistic, but not unrealistic, if that makes any sense. So, yeah, so what I normally do is I grab like 2 or 3 little tractors and then the machinery to go with those little tractors, and then I'll remove all my money and try and build the farm up. We still need to buy fields, by the way. Anyone's got any shout outs for a decent size, well I say decent size, for a fair sized field. I don't want a little tiny thing, but you know, the map's not massive, is it, let's be honest. Initially his plan was along the line of one man and his horse. Very. Oh, is that like? This is why I edit my videos and record them, because my stutter gets right in the way. My brain just won't engage my mouth. Farm Sim Snowy when he did Zalonka. He rode into town on a horse because he's snowy, isn't he? He's a man. Willie, did you do the collaboration thing with Wasteland? I can't remember now. Because Wasteland did a collab with... I really can't think of who we collaborated with. That was on a map like this. I can't think of what the map was called either. Do you ride horses, Willie, by the way? I know what you're thinking. He's gone for a water refill point that doesn't charge him. I know, right? I mean, you guys have been watching it for a while, and I generally go with the same old all the time, which is the hose pipe tap thing, which you get charged for. Because, well, water's not free, you have to pay for it, right? But I fancied something a little bit different. Oh, drove into the bin. water goes next to the pallets. Then we can get this word. I'm not sure how quick this works. Like this is the same mods as the Valley of the Old Farm, isn't it? It's the same. It's the same everything. Tom, we need machinery that can be attached to horses. Yep. I know on PC there's some of those mod things where there's like a cart and it's cow driven, and there's a whole map based around that, isn't it? Can't think what the map's called, but there is a map that's based around that exact concept. I like horses, but don't do them on FS. Do calculation on salaries on FS University. Oh, okay. I never know when I can. Ooh, don't read the chat and drive. That's the whole. It's the whole premise between texting and driving, right? I got the Xbox on one screen and the chat on another. I keep turning my head to read the chat. Make sure I don't miss anything. I'm not sure how much water this holds. Let's jump out. Jump in here. I think it's just the melons we need for the for this, isn't it? Yeah, melons for fruit yogurt. Oh, where am I going? So we'll get the melons on the go. Oh, that texture's... It's gnarly, isn't it? That's gnarly. While we got this, we might as well fill up the apples. Rusty was the one that convinced me to start doing videos on YouTube. Oh, that's pretty cool. I started to create videos on the YouTubes because, well, I like to mess around on the PC and edit things and that sort of good stuff. So that's where that side came into it, and the reason I started playing in the first place was because I saw Pharmacop when he first started doing his videos, and I was like, oh, I probably mentioned it before. My boy was watching the squad and all their shenanigans, which is fine, but it's a farm game, right? It's supposed to simulate farming, and he only watches the videos where they're jumping Lamborghinis over skyscrapers and things. Which, you know, each to their own. And I was like, I can make videos if they can get away with it. But I use FS as a release from my day-to-day grind and the stresses that go with. So, yeah, I suffer with depression and stuff, and I got two boys that are autistic. So, you know, I need release. Because Johnny will go something. Exactly. Oh. So I saw an interview with Jack Nicholson a little while ago, and I know we're all, you know, getting older, but he looks older. I mean, then you got someone like Morgan Freeman, who's definitely, you know, an older man, and yeah, I wouldn't say he looked as old as Jack Nicholson. Sorry, Jack. Do you think he watches my videos? If he doesn't, why not? Do you guys play on PlayStation, Xbox, PC, bit of both? I know Willie's on PlayStation. I did the majority of mine on Xbox. I have dabbled on the PC. Although, once I gave up making PC videos, I got more subscribers, so I'm not sure whether it was off-putting to people. I don't know. Oh, probably drove into the tree. You see, Willie? There was a psychic connection. I knew we had something in common, other than FS. My eldest is 13 going on 30. And happy, healthy little boy. And then my middle son, who's just turned 10. And my youngest, who's 4. Both autistic. And when a 10-year-old's throwing their weight around, it's yeah, he's getting harder to handle, to put it that way. So, oh, I haven't activated the trees, have I? How is the little one, Willie? So Tom's on PS4 and yeah, Nuke's on PC. Of course you are, Nuke, eh? I'm just messing. 24. Yeah. I thought, Willie, no offence, that you're about my age, right? You must have had your eldest when you were quite young, mate. I mean, I was little one's a terror. Of course. They're little. That's what they're designed to do. There's a book written by, oh, can't think of the author. If you search for it on Audible, it's narrated by a lady called Boomy Ladatan. And it's basically toddlers are bottoms, and it's not your fault, basically. And the way that it's narrated and the way that it's written is hilarious, and you can relate to literally everything. So it's toddlers are, yeah, my kids watch this, so I'm not going to say it, bottoms with an A. And yes, narrated by Boomy Ladatan. I can't think of the author top of my head, but it is worth a listen. Absolutely brilliant. Hey, kids are kids, Willie. You know, regardless of, you know. So, new to PC, been console my whole life until FS22. Oh, okay. Any reason for the move? Was it because Courseplay enticed you? Is that what it? Is that what it was? Courseplay, follow me. You know, all the rest of the script mods that lure you in, and then before you realise what you're doing, you're playing Farm Manager because everyone's doing their own thing, and you just sit there twiddling your thumbs. I mean, I'm drawn to it occasionally. I will play on PC and I'll do a lot of stuff, and I'll manage the farm, and yeah, and I'm sat there going, I should really be doing something. Anyways, where were we? We got a skid steer. We got a tractor that may be repaired at some point. We've got these guys running. We got the apple trees going. Do need to sort out the grapes. So we need. I'm gonna grab another tractor, another small one, because I can. Yeah, true that. True that. So, I've probably mentioned this before, my PC I made with all my magical components. about 15 years ago. I made this before my eldest was born. It's still running DDR3 RAM, if that gives you an inclination. I've got a AMD 8-core 812 processor, which is overclocked to 4.5 because why not? I did manage to get a hold of a RTX 8 gig graphics card, so that's what's running in there. But it's newer than my motherboard, which is the MSI gaming board. And then, just looking through the case, hang on. I have the Champion Series 750 watt power supply. So it does its thing. There's a SSD, a couple of terabyte hard drives, and it does its thing. But it's getting old, and it won't run. It won't run my graphics capture card for the Xbox any higher than 30 FPS. It goes, nah, encoding failed. So that's why you get 30. And then I managed to get an Xbox Series S cheaper than I could upgrade the graphics and stuff on the PC. So that's why I got an Xbox. Although I've always had Xboxes. Always. So I think I had the original PlayStation, the grey one with a disc at the top, the lid used to lift up. Is it the PSX or whatever it was? I don't know. PlayStation 1. I had one of those and I just couldn't get on with the controller. And I was like, no, this isn't for me. And then Xbox released their brick that weighed, well, more than my PC, I swear it did. Like 2 ton of console. And yes, just... You prefer Xbox over PlayStation, or are you on the fence? I mean, I've told the boys this is an Xbox house; they can't have PlayStations. My eldest is like, yeah, but I want one, Dad. It's like, you can get one. Another small tractor. We got one of those. That's 120. You still got your 1, 2, and 3 and You see, the thing is, so I had the original Xbox, which I gave to my brother, it ceased to exist. He thought it'd be a good idea to rip it apart and put Linux on it. So that was that. And then what was after that? 360, was it? After that, I gave that to the local church for the youth club. That's where that disappeared to. And then my Xbox One died. My 1S, my 10-year-old has, and then I've got an S because I bought 2 S's, one for me and one for our eldest, because it was cheaper than me buying an X and letting him play on it, because it's mine. Yeah, I mean, I don't not like... I'm going to go for another Massey. I don't not like PlayStation. I think they got some cool features. What I don't like about PlayStation is the controller. So if I could put my Xbox controller on a PlayStation, then I'll take that. I fell out with PC gaming after expansion of Sims game. Wouldn't work. I needed to update the PC. Carried on console. Nintendo. I was Nintendo. I had, everything. My brother was a Sega guy, and he moved on to PlayStation. So, do like a bit of Nintendo. Right, we're going to go for this. Not sure why, but we're going to go for this. What we'll be doing. This is when I'm going to need a front linkage, aren't I? Can I put this on the back? Will this run on the back of a tractor? How does it even connect? Pallet forks. I don't know how that connects. That's a mulcher, cultivator. How does that connect to my tractor? It looks like pallet forks. Tom, were you Sega or Nintendo? That's definitely 3-point. I'll go for that. Did you have the CD drive for your Sega, Luke? I'm hoping I can put this on the oh wow, there we are. Oh, you had the card. Okay. First computer was Commodore 64 and a Spectrum ZX, and then I had a Commodore 64, then a 128. I had an Amstrad in there at some point. The first home computer we had as a family was a BBC thing with a massive flat screen and the font was green. It was our first home computer. Madness. How things have changed. What could you do with, 64 meg of RAM these days? My phone's got more than that. Do you know what I mean? Oh, I'm hoping this is going to fit on the 600 and run down our vines, but you never know. Not sure I played Captain Planet. Let's drop this here. Probably should get some animals at some point. When I leave the 600, we'll try that so I get it down the vines. If not, there's a little. Will that fit down the vines? There's a weight on this. This is all going to go horribly wrong. You see, I had AOL dial-up was our first internet at home, and that darn modem. I can still hear it now. It still hurts my ears thinking about it. Oh, this isn't going to work, is it? Is this movable? I can open the window on the tractor. I can't get close enough. It's too steep. No! Let's try from the other side. Let's try from the other side. 3-day trials for internet on CDs. Yeah. Right, we're going to need another tractor. Just for the grapes. I can't get this close enough. There's got to be some way I can spread this out a bit more. Lower, turn off, turn on, fold. I want to lower it. That's the tractor. That's the tractor. I thought that came out more than that. There we go. It's automatic. You see, grapes I normally do on a greenhouse or a pre-placed vine greenhouse type thing. Completely forgot this was automatic. Played on Final Fantasy VIII. Never got into the Final Fantasy games. Not my thing. I've always been very sim orientated, whether it be The Sims or this sort of thing, or it was always some sort of, yeah. Going back to, this is very steep on here. Going back to the Commodore, I think the game I played most on ours was a game called Splat. Not sure if you guys remember it. It was like a Nuke, you're off, bud. Yeah, no worries. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a good rest of the day, because I think you're behind me, so it's still pretty light at what you are. Have a good one, bud. I forgot about the warnings. There was quite a few games like that. Oh, it was a game on PlayStation 1 and that had like a million discs. It was, what was it called? Galarians or something like that. It was all about this geezer that had telekinesis. I'm pretty sure it was. I played that for a while. I mean a while. And that had those silly, oh, you've hit disc 3, you can't go back now, you've loused it. I forgot all about that. Don't get those things anymore, do you? It's a bit steep, this, and my tractor's a bit big. I mean, I've got almost full lock on there, and I couldn't get up the hill. I've still got to lime this and stuff. Do they need lime? pH is good, nitrogen is good. Do I need to lime and fertilise? Well, obviously need to fertilise. Do I need to lime grapes? Does anybody know? If we do, we're going to have to get some sort of liming device. Didn't even think about that. Again, look. My go-to for grapes is either one of these or one of these. That's my go-to for grapes. Ah, Brent, how you doing, bud? Unfortunately, this is. Oh, and I got stuck. It's stuck in the vine. This is Milk the Hen at its best, and I got no front linkage on this tractor or that tractor. I do have front linkage on a where is it? On this guy, but that's not going down the vines. So unfortunately, we're stuck with this one. But I didn't realise you could do it at once. I shall bear that in mind. Coolest game of carrots. Oh yeah. All these old games that's coming back to me. I might have to download. I've got a couple of emulators on the PC for different things. I might have to go download some games. Next episode will be emulated. Okay, so just fertilise grapes. Again, grapes come in a greenhouse on a vine. They don't normally do them like this. Let's get rid of that for a second. It's in my way. I'm not even entirely sure why I decided to do grapes. Why would grapes be a good idea? This is so steep. I'm driving up the vine. Probably should have gone for a tractor that was more suited for vine work. But, you know. Well, a two-wheel drive version, this is slightly narrow, I think. But, how is Brent? Yeah, for all of you guys that have just joined, this isn't me going do lally. This isn't a let's play. This isn't anything. I just want to jump in and just thank everybody for my channel hitting 200 subscribers. I'm just over 200 now. But yeah, that was the sole reason for this stream. I had tried yesterday and I tried earlier and I just couldn't get on, and now I'm on. So and this is a let's play that this was a map that I was setting up for myself, and yeah, so I thought I'd bring you guys in, show you what I do, how I do it, which is slightly bananas. So I dash in loads of money, I buy what I want, but all basic small equipment, remove the money, and build the farm up, basically. I do, as I said earlier, I do the job, or do a job that needs doing. And so in this case, I needed to prune. I've just caught the vines again. I needed to prune the vines, so I bought the equipment to do that. I'm hoping these are going to return to life. I planted these in August with seasons turned off. Hey, Willie. But you've had a break, mate, that's the thing. You went AWOL for 8 months. I'm teasing, Willie. In fairness, I'm dumbfounded as to how I've got to 200. I mean, who wants to listen to my waffle, my rants? I think Wasteland Gaming has dubbed them hen rants. So, is he implying that I cluck? Is that what he's saying? The older I get, the more I rant. I'm telling you, Mr. Silly Bee. I was ranting the other day about the new crops. Well, not the crops. The crops are fine. The new machinery to go with said crops. There's only one with a capacity, which is annoying. It's not a huge capacity, and then the one with the crates, also annoying. Didn't come with a destruction book. It took me ages to work out that I could buy the crates. I didn't have to go back and forth to the store to get the crates. I could buy them in the harvester. Oh, darn and dag nabbit. Backwards. I'm getting that a lot, by the way. Anyone else getting that? When you ask the tractor to go backwards and it decides that it's going to go forwards 4 times and then think about going backwards. There we go, got it. No Man's Land. Oh, your family's from No Man's Land. Everybody on No Man's Land seems to do the same sort of thing. You get a tractor or a pickup truck, you get a trailer and you start chopping down trees. Everybody, why? Why do people do that? Whereas I went completely the opposite, and yeah, the only miscalculation was the fact that I got carried away with my landscaping and stuff, and we were forced to have the plot of land that we started with. Forced, I tell you. You're making me blush, guys. People don't say I'm an inspiration. That's not how life works. Mr. Silly Pea's an inspiration. Daggerwin's an inspiration. Mr. Rusty Money's an inspiration. Not me. I don't take compliments very well. I don't know how to react. I'm sorry. There we go. I ain't driving up there. How am I going to get down there? I have to do the same road twice. As you are a fountain of knowledge, Mr. Tom, I just need to fertilise these, you say. When do I mulch and cultivate these things? Plough, subsoil, whatever it is. What does it say on the floor? Grapes are growing. pH is okay. Have I got to put lime on here because I'm running precision farming? I was going to start with the I think it's plot 43, the one right in the middle where Willie's grass field is. I think it's 43. I was going to start right there in the middle of all the waterways, so that I'd have a river running round the outside of my farm, like a moat is where I was going to start. And then because I placed the rocks and I layered the river to simulate a start point, and I'd saved it there, and after all the time I'd spent, I was like, I'm not redoing this. I am not redoing this. There we go. Don't say never, Mr. Willie B. I want to know where they find the time. We know Mr. Sleepy's kids are a lot older, and I'm not sure Daggerin has any kids, but yes, it's the time more than anything. Not sure where I'm going to put this. That's my workshop. We'll stick it in here for now, and then when I start using it, it'll be just dumped wherever. Right. When it looks like the grass has grown, you mulch, then cultivate. Oh, so knock the grass back and then cultivate the ground. It doesn't say it requires ploughing. It just says it's growing. I am running precision farming, and this says pH okay, and this says good. So I'm thinking I might have to lime because I got that on. Does that look grown to you? How do I know? Again, I planted these in August with seasons off so that I could get them planted. I'm thinking that was a mistake. And then I scooched through to March when I can plant things and buy fields. Don't know. Have a look in here under grapes. What's this getting? It's a back attached something. What is it? That's a mulcher. And then that was a mulcher or a cultivator. That's a funny looking piece of kit, eh? Do we need one of those? Do I just mulch under the vines, clearly? If that's the case, why do I need all that? That's mulches. Mr. Droid. Awesome. Lactose tightened numbers. I thought it was a way to play the map. Very creative. Oh, thanks, mate. You've planted on a. I'm assuming that should be pre-existing field. Vision farmers picked up that field. Yes, yeah, there's 2 fields here already, and I've just placed things on top. If I run down the field, it says grapes. It's not saying. I think there's oats in this one and potatoes in that one. It's not saying oats and potatoes. Don't know. I just don't know. Where's the pack things? These might help me. No, I don't want grain, I want grapes. What's this? It's a subsoil. We'll grab one of those. And that's a mulcher, so we'll grab one of those. And then what was this one? That was a 3120. Nothing seems to use precision farming properly. I've literally taken it out of my Zalonka because it doesn't like the ridger thing for the new crops. The reason it's still in this particular save is because I don't sort through my mods for a personal save. I just have everything on because, you know, why not? Right. Oh, should have bought like this. We grabbed the New Holland because that's got 2 hitches. I can bring them both back at once then, can't I? And I think it's quicker than this as well. Change of plan. Has anybody got any suggestions for decent size, well I say decent size, for fair size fields on this map? Currently we own the periphery, plot 1, and then these 2 fields here. That's all I own. I was leaning towards like 41, although that's rubbish. 51 would be great for a grass field. There's a cow thing on here, but don't. Right, we'll grab the New Holland. Oh, we've got one on the front, one on the back. And then we shall haul that on the little Massey. Need to put a road in here. So how is Mr. Droid? Don't stop. There we go. Now, I'm tempted to dash some lime on there and see what happens. It'll either take it or it won't. And the fact that I've still got 3.4 mil at the moment, it's not gonna bust the bank balance, is it? I think PF needs an update anyway for the new crop, so it may have had one, I don't know. And on the plan with a collaboration of land survival survival on Zalonka. Don't use precision farming at the minute, it don't work. That's my my go-to for that one. Oh, these are some tiny pieces of kit, aren't they? No. Have I completely loused that? I know it says back, but does that unfold? Help window back on. Open front loader tool. What is that actually opening? Oh, it's moving the back one. Raise. Oh, it is, yeah, okay. We'll work it out. Let's see, put the speed of the spinnery and so Is that on Zalonka? You're using the spinnery? Don't text and drive. So accidents happen. I've missed something. Oh. Yeah, it's the upgrade thing, isn't it? Speeds them up and all that good stuff. In fairness, if I'm doing sheep and wool, my go-to, if I can find it, I've always got it in here. My go-to is pumps and hoses. Do you know, I don't really use pumps and hoses. I didn't think it was all that. Where's he gone? This guy. This is my go-to for my spinnery, if you like. It works really well. You can put all your stuff in. You haven't got to worry about the fabric. It just comes straight out as, you know, a pair of jeans. So that's what I go for. It's pretty quick as well. So, and it cuts out the middleman. It goes from wool to material to clothing in one building. Yeah, factory upgrade mod. I'm pretty sure when Peanut was doing his series on the ocean side, he had to remove that particular mod because it wouldn't work with Mr. Zockett's, what do you call it, sawmill. He just kept freaking out, saying there was no space. So I don't think it works with all doohickeys. Right, where do we leave that other tractor? Do you want that one? Got one on. Yeah, so Peanut decided to do a series on Oceanside where it went from forestry to chicken farm, and he originally set out to do 10,000 chickens or something to that effect. I can't remember now. And then it moved on to like 20,000 chickens, and then it was 10,000 chickens and 10,000 ducks. And the size of the fields that he's created and the amount of trees that he's cut down is wow, just wow, a lot of trees. So this is the subsoiler. What is that going to do? That is painfully slow. But it is subsoiling. Is it seriously 3 miles an hour? Have I bought something that goes 3 miles an hour? Because that is... It goes 3 miles an hour. In no rush to subsoil your vines, clearly. Yeah, I knew there was an issue with one of them. I mean, obviously, I'm playing on Xbox, so I can't even use it. But I do dabble on PC occasionally. I was doing a few series on the PC, but I'm always drawn back to the Xbox. It's like, nope. I've not used that one, Willie. Because I'm on console, I always go for the larger pallet capacity mod, or whatever it's called. So your pallets, your pallets of eggs, not your pallets of chickens. Well, I suppose they are chickens. Your pallet of chickens. Say it again. 7,000 litres. Yeah, good wine takes time. This is why I go for the production greenhouse things. I need to watch more of Looney Farm Guy. My go-to for a mod review... Well, that's a lie. My go-to for seeing what the latest mods are. So I watch Andy's farm, and I watch his short, because he'll put mods in a minute, and I'll see what mods are out. And my brain will go, nothing really on there that takes my fancy. Next time I'm on, I'll have a look. Or if something catches my eye, I'm like, ooh, that's worth a look. And then I'll watch Mr. Silly Peas. That's my go-to for the latest mods. Do you guys do vineyards and stuff, or are you like me and ain't got the time? I mean, the fact that this will be a private save and it won't be out as a series, because this isn't gonna... I mean, I'm gonna stop doing this in a minute, because I mean, you guys have sat through 20 minutes of my shenanigans, and all I've done is driven up 3.5 short rows of grapes. We'll try that mulcher on the first bit and see what happens. If I grab something with a huge spread, like one of the KUHN fertiliser things, the Access or something like that, I run down the middle, will it fertilise all of them? Or do I have to buy a specific doohickey for the grapes? I think the last time I did grapes, I used one of the sprayer things with a disc on the back. And I've used the Farm Tech manure thing as well. Right. Now this is probably not going to do anything because I've done it the wrong way around. It's just dawned on me. Yeah, that's doing absolutely nothing. So I think I've loused that. Specific. What's specific? What have I missed? Okay, it doesn't need mulching because it's not doing anything. Oh, I need a specific one for the... Okay. I'm tired. Here's a question. Got a hire a worker to do this? I didn't think grapes were so time consuming. Maybe it's just the mods I'm using. This is the cross-play vineyard pack thing. I thought would be a good idea, but it's where is it? I've got loads of stuff in here. Does it come under vineyards? Yeah, this one, vineyard pack crossplay. That's what I'm using. I'm thinking I could have got a subsoiler that's a couple of meters wide that runs faster. Won't be able to mulch until several months from now. I keep trying to turn off seasons, Willie, and just run like I would have done in 19, and it just feels wrong. So I did start Zalonga with seasons off, and I've put that back on. I like them on. However, I do think seasons would have been nicer if it was more like seasons that we had in 19. You know, if you leave your grass out too long and that sort of stuff, it degrades, and I like it on. Do I need to do all of it? How close to that do I need to get? Am I going to have streaks in the map? So let's have a look at the map. We're here, field 3. Turn the grass back on. It's growing. Oh, that's because I turned grass back on. Let's turn it off. Is that weeds? No, it's mulched. No. Oh, it did pick up to 2 little bits of mulched. Why have I got... Oh, I've got to remove the grass. It's got the grass colouring underneath, hasn't it? So I'm going to get a stripy field. Oh well. It will look pretty if nothing else. Yeah, as you can see, I'm a Massey fan. We have 2 Masseys and 1 New Holland. I like old school equipment. This is what I was saying earlier. I go for small equipment like this, and I go, well, I'll work my way up, and then I end up just keeping it and buying another one. No worries, Willie. You take care of your little one. Take care of the missus. Nice to see you again, bud. In fairness, good peoples. I told the wife that I was going to take an hour, and it's been an hour and a half. So I'm going to start getting that look. She'll be up here. So I think I'll do the top. Excuse me. Swallow the fly. That's what it felt like anyway. We'll get the top of that mulched, and then I'm going to have to leave it, guys. So, yeah, Willie's just pointed out. It's that time of day again, isn't it? Kids are going to want feeding. In fairness, you feed them, they moan about it. You don't feed them, they moan about it. It's what kids do, right? I'm having 2 autistic kids as well. They like all their food separate. So, for one meal, they could have 3 or 4 plates. Yeah, just don't. So that's like, you know, that's 6, 7 plates on a table for 2 kids. Is what it is. So, on that unrelated note, this was supposed to have been a little live stream just to, you know, say thank you for all your support and all that good stuff. I never thought that I'd get, because every time I live stream I get probably 2 people. One is normally Clustu and the other guy is normally Rusty. On occasions I get Mr. Willie B. He's got, you know, he's got stuff to do, he's got family life, right? So I normally end up talking to myself for like 45 minutes and then, yeah, getting bored of talking to myself and call it. But yeah, I think we've had up to like 10 people in it at one point, and I was like, yeah, take that. Anyways, yeah, if you guys want me to bring this back, not necessarily as a live thing. I mean, I can do more lives if I can get on the internet those. My internet's been horrendous lately. I was telling Willie about it. If you want to see more of my grape shenanigans and my my good wine, if we ever get that far, drop me a comment. Once this goes live, as it were. Goes live? What's the word I'm looking for? Once it uploads as a video, drop me a comment, because this live chat will disappear and I'm going to read it. If it doesn't disappear, I can't find it. So yeah, drop me a message and I may consider doing a bit more of my my shenanigans. Oh, right, let's get between the lines. I've spent half an hour on this tractor so far. Ah, Mr. Droid, thank you. No, thank you for stopping by. I don't live stream very often, but thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it, mate. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Right, we can't get out of here. Can't get out. Keep getting started. Let's get to the end of here. Let's get to the end. We get to the end and I'll get out. You know what? I'm just going to say it in the tractor because I can't get out. So I'm going to leave it here for today, guys. As always, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment. Each and every one of you. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching. And you all take care. All of you, take care. There you go. My little tractor. And yeah, I shall see you guys in my next adventure. Thanks everyone.